These things do happen in reality. C-roll. Swoop. Mismatch. Pick up your phone. Rent's overdue and your baby's been born. Can't get over you and the maybes you've thrown. Looking for trouble since you ran from your home. Away from the father that shattered your bones. Leaving your mother helpless with the daughter that's gone. Weaving through worries. Another reckless person becomes a pawn to society's pressure and a picture is drawn. Started off cutest kid on the block, little mismatch moved onto shifting street stock, staying out late with the shifty and wicked who wanted her body when she was down and defeated. It didn't feel right, this wasn't the love that she wanted, but it was love nonetheless, and it was love that she needed. Her mother's love wasn't enough, only because she was toughened up, showing rough love, being raped by the man she once loved. Above all, little mismatch felt her pain, and although her mother showed her love, it just wasn't the same. She knew the I love yous were sadly in vain, so she began jabbing needles, targeting veins, attacking her arms, stuck deep in the game. She was losing so badly, but who was to blame? Already lost a child at the age of 19. Little mismatch became a slave to sex dreams. Homeless, she knew her life was a mess, but she was still trying her best, exchanging creep money for cheap sex. Mismatch, pick up your phone. Rent's overdue and your baby's been born. Can't get over you and the maybes you've thrown. Looking for trouble since you ran from your home. Away from the father that shattered your bones. Leaving your mother helpless with the daughter that's gone. Weaving through the worries. Another reckless person becomes a pawn to society's pressure and a picture is drawn. Cold night at a usual corner, not little anymore. Mismatch had grown older. Couple of assaults left her battered and bruised and bolder. But how much longer could she take abusing a street corner? A former stoner, now reformed, clean off the drugs. New mismatch had been hatched out of a rotten batch of no love, stashed away without any cash or motherly hugs. Despite kicking needles, all habits still latched on like bugs. How was mismatch gonna get paid if her only way of work was getting laid? So she continued selling her body to the sickest and wicked so she could afford to pay rent and didn't get evicted. To her demise, she fell pregnant once again. Who's the baby's father? Mismatch had no clue where to begin. Afraid to lose another soul by her own hands, Mismatch set out to fulfill a masterful plan, never to relapse and do drugs again and bring up a man. Mismatch, pick up your phone. Rent's overdue and your baby's been born. Can't get over you and the maybes you've thrown. Looking for trouble since you ran from your home. Away from a father that shattered your bones. Leaving your mother helpless with the daughter that's gone. Weaving through the worries. Another reckless person becomes a pawn to society's pressure and a picture is drawn. Feeling like $1 million and ready to bring a new child into life. Mismatch was feeling blessed and looked sharp as a knife. But years of abuse had paid its toll on her mind, body and soul. Hormones raging, she felt as though she didn't deserve it at all. Reduced to a crawl, the misuse made her fall. As she laid in the tub, not picking up her calls. Tap dripping like a clock ticks as her lips flooded by blue. Contractions became stronger as she laid in a blood pool. Slit at the wrist and a bag over her head. She took her last breath after hearing a baby crying on her chest. All because Mismatch was young and misled. That was actually I wrote while I was overseas in India, and I was on the bus driving and just seeing people out on the street and shit, just the trouble and the struggles that they go through, made me write that. I was traveling for about 8 hours a day, I guess, by bus, so I had plenty of time to write, and those were just one of the ones that I wrote. And wow, I know, to me it's kind of powerful because it came from within. And although it's just a story and it's not actually true,
believe me, I'm pretty sure there's things that are pretty close to it in actual reality. So it's our job to kind of listen and get these stories out there so people know that this is not a fantasy world. I mean, we can control our lives. We can kind of take control and we can try to gain happiness, but know that there is abuse and there's a lot of things going out that are fucked up that we got to bring to the light. So although it is depressing, it's just getting it out there. So see, bro. Let me try that again. So have a good day. Although that was depressing, I hope you guys have a good day and just understand it is a story, but know that it could happen in reality. And